Carl Peterson done after 2 decades in Kansas City. What does it mean for the Chiefs moving forward? Jason Horowitz, glad to be with you here on CBSSports.com. We bring in our CBSSports.com NFL columnist Clark Judge to break it down. And Clark, before we get to the fallout, tell me what the last 20 years have been in Kansas City under Carl Peterson.
Well, there's been a lot of success for the Chiefs. I mean, under Marty Schottenheimer, that team was always in the playoffs. And a couple of times they were the best team in terms of record in the AFC. Plus, I think he really brought a game day experience to Arrowhead Stadium that was really second to none in the NFL. It was really more like a collegiate atmosphere. And if you go there, you know what I'm talking about. But I think he really made Sunday special for the people in Kansas City. And he made it special because he had winning teams there for a lot of those 2 decades that he's been there.
What was disappointing on Sunday was even though that they were beating the Chargers for a while and then finally lost, there was nobody in the stadium the entire day, and you never see that at Arrowhead.
Yeah, that's what I was shocked because I saw end zone shots. Again, I was at Pittsburgh-Baltimore game. That's the first time I've ever seen that in Arrowhead, and I think that's a reflection of the people's feeling towards this team, and probably that hastened his decision to leave.
Tell me what this means, Clark, in terms of Herm Edwards at the end of the season.
Yeah, it's not good. If I'm Herm, I'm nervous because it's not good when the guy who brought you in, the guy who felt so strongly about you that he traded away a draft pick to bring you there, is gone. So Herm's flying without a safety net, and that's difficult. In the past, we've seen that GMs come in, they don't last with coaches they haven't hired for very long. Sometimes they fire them immediately, as Bill Parcells did. Sometimes they wait a year or two, but they generally don't last very long. So if I'm Herm, I'd probably go into owner Clark Hunt's office and say, what's the deal? Do I have another year here or not?
Clark, let's talk about Clark Hunt because he's taken over for the legend and his father, of course, Lamar Hunt, who has since passed away, and this is really the first decision that he has had to make. Do you think we're going to see a lot of dominoes fall now?
You know, I don't know that, Jason, because we don't know much about Clark Hunt. I knew a lot about his dad, and his dad was a very patient guy, and he believed in stability. And that's one thing about the Chief that's really a hallmark of that franchise, a very stable organization, doesn't make abrupt changes, doesn't make quick decisions. If Clark's like his dad, I think the answer is no. I think he'll bring somebody in there and the changes will be gradual. But we just don't know about him.
All right, Clark Judge, thank you very much. We'll see what happens with Herm Edwards and the Chiefs moving forward. Thanks a lot, Clark. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Jason.
All right, folks, and for more on the situation or any other here in the NFL, be sure to stay with CBSSports.com. For Clark Judge, I'm Jason Horowitz. Take care, folks.